All right, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Pretty sure between the dry rot, where we were, what we were doing, and the fact that my chains broke, I really hope it wasn't the sidewall. But I'm leading more to it. I'm thinking black iron pipe or something of that nature, and go and get a 2-inch chunk of it and do all my rims around the valve stem. Anybody that's been in the woods, anybody that's worked around these type of equipment, not tractors, but just skidders in general, where you put them. You know, I'm working with rounds, I'm working with logs, I'm working with everything that really a tractor this size, it does it, but it doesn't like it most days. However, if it is a valve stem, I do have one with my trusty tool. Right, let's see. I put this on with a Milwaukee back when we did the widening to it. Well, it's nice to know they were all tight. You know, 2-3 years after they were new and not being used. Oh, there it is. That's even better. Woo, I'm happy about that. If it had to happen. Oh, that's one thing. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, the old knees don't like it. Cold concrete. We're missing something there. Isn't that something? Huh. Well, thank you, Lord. You can see the discoloration. I didn't know, like I said, if it had gotten to a bad spot, but you can see the snow right in them. Like I said, when they get aired up, they actually get worse. So a little bit of wrenching. This is the first. Well, it's the second, I guess. First was when we actually put the PTO shaft through the bearing on the winch. But since September, August, working here with this tractor, we've had 2 breakdowns now, and that is minimal, and that costed me a PTO shaft, a bearing, and a chain. So pretty minimal, and we want to keep it that way. I ended up getting the I brought it over to a buddy's last night. And luckily, like I said, I had one valve stem that I could actually find. I've got a box of them somewhere, but it's not really one of them jobs I do all that often. So we broke it down real quick, and I put the shortest one that we both had on there. All right, so we got this guy, and I did actually get some of these for the rear chains. And what I'll probably do is go back down next time I'm in Peaburg. I'm gonna go get some more of these, because these are basically lawnmower rear chains. They're nothing special. They do have carbide grousers on them, but I wanted to make a crossbar in between them because still turning. I mean, it does have plenty of get up and go straight, but turning is what I'm looking for the fronts. But I'm gonna throw these back on, and we'll go throw this on the tractor, but I figured I'd do so while it was up here on the tire. But I broke my mount, so take my word for it, we're gonna get them. So there we go. I take a piece of mechanics wire, because this guy has given me problems in the past with falling out. So usually I'll wrap it around the outside, go over the top, do a couple wraps, and then I twist them both together there at the end. So that way that guy just doesn't come out. Chains look a heck of a lot tighter than they were, but you can kind of see right here is where I got into some problems. She's bent over pretty good. So I'm gonna do the same. I might try to get one more link out of this, honestly. Try to tighten this up, because what I generally do is I put this on loose with low air pressure, and then I'll beef it right up, and that basically tightens it up. But these are going to be a little bit looser than they generally are, but I do want to mushroom this guy down, because I know it fell off of this side. It got wrapped around my axle, which we didn't see, and then it took out the valve stem, which, like I was kind of saying yesterday, and maybe I can do a little demonstration here for you guys. Anybody out there that's worked in the woods, it's not anything uncommon. But what you'll do with forestry rims is you'll put a cup over the top of them. That way you can get to the valve stem, but it protects it from this type of situation where a stick or something like that ends up, you know, hitting the side of it. Chain comes off, wraps around, rubs on the inside of the rim, and basically cuts it clean like it did this one. So you'll put a cup over it and just weld it around it. So we got the chains back on. I started it up and raised it a little bit. So this is a hub centric deal. Hub centric. This is the threads are recessed in, and the actual hub itself has got a part that protrudes through your rim where my hand is. So we'll grab a lug nut or 2 or 7. Okay. So with this guy on, again, I'm gonna put the dish out. Oh, we're perfect. That was close to not being right, actually, with how far I've got the loader off the ground. Ready to go. I got to sharpen the steel up. Come on now. I got to sharpen the steel up. But there we go. I'm going to work on the other chain as well. I'll show you guys that one real quick before we wrap this up. That one ended up getting a piece of firewood stuck in it. Oh, you guys are spinning. And the little bendy arm that goes through the chain got straightened. So I do have a couple links to fix, because this got wrapped around the axle, the same deal as the last one, just didn't take out the stem. So I've got to bend them back, and then I can throw this set of carbides back on it. And then when we go down for a little bit with mud season, I want to make crossbars, or maybe diamond the front. Kind of like what these are. If these were a wider tire, they would be diamonds. They're linked here and here and here, and if they're pulled, it basically does a diamond type of deal. But these being narrow rear tires, it's basically what I want to do here is take this guy off, put him back here, and put this one across. So do kind of an X where the you'll have material in the middle. Basically, that's the long and short of it. Nonetheless, guys, thank you for watching. Glad it was Such an easy fix, and we will be back out skidding soon. God bless y'all. Poke them buttons, and we will see you next time.